Hi there, my name's Paul and today I'm going to show you how to make a Tommy's Margarita. Now this is a little bit of a variation on the classic Margarita, which is tequila, orange liqueur, fresh lime juice. It's only a very slight tweak, but instead of the orange liqueur, we're using agave syrup. I'll tell you a little bit more about that later. So, just very quickly, going to run through all the ingredients and equipment that you need. So you're going to need a cocktail shaker, much like this one here. This is called a 3-piece or a cobbler shaker. The clue's in the name, it comes into 3 pieces. We've got the main vessel where we add all of our liquids, and the lid itself has got 2 sections. The main lid section here has got a little strainer element on the inside, so once we've shaken that cocktail, you can pour the liquid out and leave the ice behind. And there is a very important thimble-like cap that sits on top, and that makes sure that when you're shaking this cocktail, you don't end up wearing it. So, cocktail shaker, imperative. You're going to need a jigger or a cocktail measure. 50 mils on the large side, 25 mils on the other. You're also going to need a citrus juicer. You could do it by hand if you like, the artisanal old school method, juicing it the fun way, but this is called a Mexican elbow, makes it really nice and simple. Half a lime or a lemon goes in there and you can press it nice and easily. You're also going to need a nice sharp knife to cut that citrus juice, and then a rocks or short tumbler glass like this one. You're going to need some cubed ice for shaking and to go in the glass, and then the ingredients themselves are really simple. We've got 50 mils of a blanco tequila, 15 mils of agave syrup, and fresh lime juice. The garnish for this, nice and simple. We've got a dehydrated lime wheel and a dinky little cute mini peg. Who doesn't love one of those? Now, it wasn't that long ago that in this country it was really hard to come by a good quality tequila, but there's so many beautiful ones available on the market these days. So we're going to add 50 mils into our shaker, take that lid off, leave it to the side. Using your jigger here, we're going to pour 50 mils or to the top of the large side. 50 mils straight into your shaker. Now next, we're going to add about 15 mils of the agave syrup. So using the smaller side of your jigger, about 2/3 of the way to the top, will give you 15 mils. It's got quite a thick consistency, this, similar to honey. This is actually made from the agave plant, which is what tequila itself is made from. Now, finally, we're going to add fresh lime juice. Now, this is going to balance out the sweetness of that agave syrup with some tart citrus. So, 1 fresh lime, cut it in half. Now, you can do it by hand, as I say, or with your citrus press, flat side down, into the small side of your jigger. We're looking for 25 mils, which you should be able to get from a single lime. Straight into your jigger. Right, now, we want to fill the shaker with ice, and we're going to give it a good hard shake for about 10 seconds. Cubed ice all the way to the top. Make sure that that shaker lid is on nice and tight so it doesn't end up all over your beautiful white shirt. Now, we're going to give it a good hard shake. The best way to do this is to have one hand on the base, one hand on the top, and then over the shoulder, nice and vigorous. The idea is to be sending that liquid back and forth through the ice from the top to the bottom with each shake. I don't want to see any half-hearted shaking like this. It's not going to do your cocktail any good, and you're not going to get that workout. So let's do it nice and hard. Here we go. Right, it's nicely chilled, condensation on the outside. We know it's done its job. Now, we want fresh ice in the glass because the ice in that shaker is well on its way to diluting. It's done its job already. So fill that glass up. And now we can remove the thimble-like cap from the top of the shaker, and that will allow you to pour the liquids through the strainer, leaving that shaken ice behind. Make sure you get all of that beautiful liquid out. Right, now finally we're going to finish off with the garnish. Dehydrated lime wheel. You can just peg it straight onto the side of the glass. And there we have it. Tommy's Margarita. Enjoy.